I remember Coach Prime once told y'all he thinks 3 steps ahead. He's already on the next project. Someone's thinking about the current project. He got into the SWAC. A lot of coaches were playing checkers. The new coach came in, Willie Simmons, Mr. Sims, Jackson, Robinson. They're playing chess. Coach Prime is trying to explain to you, and I will show you why he's playing 3D chess on your ass. And by the end of this thing, you will know how logical this really was. Think about this, people. Coach Odoms once said he has a tank of gas mentality. He only recruits kids within a radius a tank of gas can get them. That may have worked back in the day. These new coaches are thinking outside of the box. Coach Jackson is recruiting California for Grambling, yes. The thing is, when you have these games and you're playing these teams, eventually the kids are going to want to play a game at home, somewhere close to their house. So, a couple years, you're going to have Southern versus Jackson State. And check this out, folks. They're playing in Alabama. Everybody's up in arms. Everybody's mad. But they're not thinking logically on it. Think about this carefully for both teams. If you want to recruit the state of Alabama heavily, not just the diamonds in the rough, but the actual 4 and 3 stars, you have to give them a game at Alabama so their moms can come watch them. And the way they're doing this, which nobody's bringing up, these are road games, people. This wouldn't be happening in Baton Rouge or Jackson anyway. So this is what will be happening. Mississippi and the state of the South is the biggest recruiting pot in the country. Each team, Jackson State, will have one game in Florida a year, maybe 2, depending on Bethune-Cookman. 2 in Alabama a year. They'll have 1 in Tennessee a year. 1 in Louisiana every year between Grambling and Southern. Which means they can stretch their recruiting across the South. Southern will have at least 1 game in Texas every year. They'll have Louisiana, of course, that's where they're from. They'll have potentially 1 to 2 games in Mississippi every year. And they'll have 1 in Alabama, which stretches Southern's reach out from Texas to Alabama for recruiting. People, think about this. Your recruiting map just got bigger. Also, think about this. The money gained from that game at that Raggedy Legion field, I know I played on it, trust me, I feel you. But it's 70,000 strong. 35,000 tickets per team, divided up by $35 a ticket. You do the math on it, 1.225 million per team. This is what UT does with Oklahoma at the Red River Shootout every year. Every year they play every year they play in Dallas. It's very simple. What happens? They count it as a road game. You still have your allotment of home games. You just have 1 less road game. And because the amount of money is so big on this game, you don't have to have those damn bloodbath games. Which means if this happened last year, Southern would not have played Troy. You understand what I'm saying now? You wouldn't have to go play and get your front door kicked in because you already have the money from the game you're playing as a road game. This is very intelligent. This is very thought out. And I understand the hurt and the feel. People saying, well, we're not going to play in Southern, not going to play in Jackson. We're going to lose money for the communities. We get that, but the problem is the games would not have been there in the first place, and they would not have been home games anyway. Sorry about that, y'all. It's Coach Simmons. I'm out, man. Y'all have this.